you ever heard the deep, rumbling sound of a massive engine tearing through the silence of a white, frozen landscape? It is the kind of scene that feels like it came straight out of a war movie or an expedition to the end of the Earth. Colossal machines built to conquer terrain where no regular vehicle would dare to go, slicing through ice, snow, and frozen mud as if it were paved highway. Just imagining it is enough to send a chill down your spine. Now think about this. Have you ever wondered what the largest and most extreme military trucks are? The kind that can face the harshest climates and dominate ice as if it were nothing? Today, we are going on a journey through the machines that represent the peak of heavy military engineering. A true lineup of titans on wheels and tracks that not only survive the cold, but thrive in it. Ready to discover the biggest off-road snow military trucks you never knew existed? Stay with me, because the last one on this list will leave you speechless. Tatra T18 Colossus. Introduced in 1967 by the Czechoslovak manufacturer Tatra, the T18 Colossus was built to meet the heaviest military and industrial demands of the Cold War. The name Kolos means Colossus, and it is well-deserved. This machine was designed to haul massive loads, transport heavy equipment, and serve as a mobile base for operations in extreme terrains. Under the hood, it carries a 17.6-liter V12 diesel engine, producing about 270 horsepower. It was not just brute force. The engine was tuned to deliver high torque at low RPM, perfect for rugged terrain and harsh conditions. It featured full-time all-wheel drive on all 8 wheels and an independent suspension system that kept constant contact with the ground, even on uneven or snow-covered terrain. The T18 has an imposing presence with its tall cab, huge tires, and rugged lines. The deep rumble of its engine echoing in the cold makes it feel unstoppable. Its wheel configuration and balanced weight allowed it to cross frozen mud and layers of compact snow without sinking, making it a powerful ally in the mountainous and severe climates of Eastern Europe. In practice, this giant was used not only for military transport, but also in rescue missions, bridge construction, and even missile relocation in remote areas. There are accounts of units being used to deliver supplies to isolated villages during severe winters. Interestingly, some models were later adapted for long-distance off-road competitions, proving that beyond being a utility workhorse, the Kolos also had an adventurous spirit. Impressed? Get ready, because the next model can haul massive loads through terrain where most vehicles would get stuck instantly. Vidyas DT-10. Built in Russia by the Ishimbae Transport Machine Building Plant, the Vidyas DT-10 is a true masterpiece of engineering for extreme environments. Launched in the 1980s, it was designed for military use, oil exploration, and transportation in places where roads simply do not exist. Its most distinctive feature is its articulated design, split into 2 connected modules, allowing it to traverse terrain that would be impossible for conventional vehicles. The DT-10 is powered by a massive 38-liter V12 diesel engine, producing roughly 710 horsepower. The power is delivered through wide tracks that reduce ground pressure, allowing it to move across soft snow, fragile ice, and even frozen swamps without sinking. Its suspension system is built to absorb severe impacts, keeping the cab and cargo stable even during rough movements. Visually, the Vidyas commands respect. Tall, wide, and with a profile that resembles a cross between a tank and a truck, it is surprisingly agile for its size. The sound of its tracks grinding through ice is instantly recognizable to heavy machinery enthusiasts. In practice, it is used to transport heavy loads to Arctic regions, supply military bases, and support scientific expeditions. It can carry up to 10 tons and operate at temperatures as low as -40 degrees without losing performance. Some units have crossed thousands of kilometers of ice to deliver equipment to drilling fields in Russia's far north. It has even been used in rescue missions, saving crews trapped on icebound ships. This versatility has made it a legend in polar regions. If you think this is an unbeatable beast, wait until you see the next one, which combines the power of a military giant with the speed needed for rapid operations in frozen terrain. MAN HX77. Produced in Germany by MAN Truck and Bus, the HX77 is part of the HX series, created to meet the modern logistical needs of armed forces around the world. This 8x8 model, launched in the 2000s, stands out for combining military toughness with contemporary technology. It is used to transport cargo, tanks, and heavy equipment, always delivering high performance even in challenging terrain. The HX77 is powered by a 6-cylinder, inline diesel engine with about 12 liters of displacement, producing roughly 440 horsepower. It features permanent all-wheel drive and an independent suspension system that ensures comfort and control even when carrying maximum loads. Its large, aggressive profile tires allow it to cross compact snow, frozen mud, and rocky trails. The design is modern and functional. The armored cab offers protection against shrapnel and small arms fire, along with thermal insulation, essential for operations in cold regions. The automatic transmission makes driving easier in difficult conditions. In the field, the HX77 is used to transport light armored vehicles, containers, and critical supplies. It can operate in extreme temperatures and maintain high speeds even when loaded. In tests, it has proven capable of crossing icy terrain without losing traction. During military exercises in Norway, for example, it was used to move equipment between distant bases, climbing steep, icy slopes and descending slippery trails with ease. If you think a modern and agile truck like this is impressive, get ready for the next one, designed to haul extremely heavy loads, even through the most hostile environments. Oshkosh M1070 HET. Built in the United States by Oshkosh Defense, the M1070 HET, short for Heavy Equipment Transporter, is a military truck specialized in hauling extremely heavy loads such as tanks and armored vehicles. Introduced in the early 1990s, it quickly became a logistical cornerstone for the U.S. Armed Forces and allied nations. The M1070 is powered by a Caterpillar C18 inline-6 diesel engine with 18 liters of displacement, producing about 700 horsepower. This colossal power is delivered through an 8x8 drivetrain, allowing the truck to maintain stability and traction even when crossing frozen mud or compact snow. Its design is robust and imposing, with a tall reinforced cab, massive tires, and a chassis built to withstand extreme torsion. The automatic transmission helps drivers keep control even during heavy hauls over rough terrain. The cab is equipped with powerful air conditioning and heating systems, ensuring comfort in climates ranging from scorching deserts to harsh winters. Visually, seeing an M1070 rolling down a snow-covered road with an M1 Abrams tank loaded on its trailer is like watching a scene from an action movie. It moves slowly but with absolute confidence, even with dozens of tons on its back. In the field, the M1070 is used to transport armored vehicles, heavy engineering equipment, and strategic cargo, ensuring they arrive intact at their destination. Its payload capacity exceeds 60 tons, and even when fully loaded, it tackles steep climbs, narrow bridges, and frozen terrain with surprising ease. During operations in Northern Europe, this truck has been responsible for repositioning entire columns of armored vehicles during military maneuvers, braving frost and black ice-covered roads. If you are enjoying this journey through the world of military giants, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Every click you give helps bring more incredible stories and machines like these. Turn on notifications so you do not miss any videos and support this project that is just getting started. Now, hold on, because the next truck on the list is a true Cold War symbol, designed to tow missiles and dominate any frozen terrain. MAZ 537. Originally produced in the Soviet Union by the Minsk automobile plant, the MAZ 537 began production in the late 1950s and quickly became an icon of Soviet military heavy engineering. Built to transport massive loads such as tanks and missiles, it also proved to be an unstoppable giant in frozen climates. It was a common sight in operations across the Russian Arctic, where roads disappear under snow and only machines like this can keep moving. The MAZ 537 is powered by a 38.8-liter V12 diesel engine producing around 525 horsepower. Its massive torque, combined with 8x8 all-wheel drive, ensures it can push through frozen mud, compact snow, and even brittle ice without losing power. Its transmission was designed to withstand extreme stress while maintaining steady speed, even with dozens of tons on the trailer. Visually, it commands instant respect. The long nose houses the enormous engine, while the tall, reinforced cab offers excellent visibility. The large, aggressive profile tires are built to handle not only snow, but also rocky and sandy terrain, making it versatile for different military scenarios. In practice, the MAZ 537 was widely used to tow heavy tanks such as the T-72 and T-90, as well as transport mobile ballistic missile systems. In the far north of Russia, it was crucial for delivering supplies and equipment to isolated military bases, where extreme cold would freeze the engines of ordinary vehicles. Its durability is so remarkable that decades after its introduction, many MAZ 537s remain in operation in countries that inherited Soviet military equipment. Some have even been restored for use in exhibitions and historic military vehicle events. If you think this beast already represents the peak of Soviet strength, wait until you meet the next on the list, which takes power and technology to another level, making it essential for modern strategic operations. MZKT 7930. Built in Belarus by the Minsk Wheeled Tractor Plant, the MZKT 7930 is one of the most modern and strategically important military trucks produced in the post-Soviet era. Introduced in the early 2000s, it was developed to transport missile launchers, radar systems, and other cutting-edge defense equipment. Its blend of power, stability, and mobility in hostile terrains has made it a key asset for armed forces operating in remote and icy regions. The MZKT 7930 is equipped with a 500 horsepower V12 diesel engine, designed to deliver constant power even under maximum load. It features permanent 8x8 all-wheel drive and an independent suspension system that allows smooth movement over rough terrain, from snow-covered roads to sandy ground. High ground clearance and heavy-duty tires prevent it from getting stuck or sustaining mechanical damage in extremely harsh environments. At over 12 meters in length and weighing more than 20 tons, this truck impresses both in size and ruggedness. The modern, spacious cab is well insulated, allowing the crew to endure sub-zero temperatures during operations in the Russian Arctic or the frozen expanses of Siberia. In practice, the MZKT 7930 is used to carry strategic equipment, such as the Iskander missile system and air defense radar units. Its maneuverability is surprisingly precise for its size, enabling it to navigate urban areas and narrow roads with sensitive cargo. In deep snow regions, it maintains stability thanks to high torque and balanced weight distribution. There are records of operations where the MZKT 7930 traveled hundreds of kilometers in -40-degree weather to reposition vital military assets. Its reliability has made it indispensable for modern military logistics. But if you think this is big, wait until you see the next one, which is not only massive, but also served as the logistical backbone of countless military missions for decades. MAZ 7310. The MAZ 7310, built by the Minsk automobile plant in Belarus during the Soviet era, is one of the most imposing military trucks to emerge in the late 1960s. Initially designed for transporting ballistic missiles and extremely heavy loads, it quickly proved capable of handling virtually any type of terrain, including deep snow and frozen mud. Powered by a 38.8-liter V12 diesel engine producing around 525 horsepower, the MAZ 7310 delivers steady, reliable strength for moving loads often exceeding 40 tons. Permanent 8x8 all-wheel drive and massive tires allow it to traverse icy, compacted snow without losing stability. Its heavy-duty suspension was built to endure extreme stress, preventing damage even during long hauls over rough terrain. At nearly 14 meters in length, with an elevated cab, this truck is impossible to miss. The engine produces a deep, resonant growl that echoes across open fields and frozen landscapes, commanding attention from afar. The cab, while simple, is functional and built to withstand the frigid temperatures of northern Russia. In military service, the MAZ 7310 was widely used to transport strategic missile systems such as the SS-20, as well as large logistical loads for military bases. In the civilian sector, it found use in heavy infrastructure projects, particularly in remote regions where snow and ice blocked normal routes. There are stories of MAZ 7310 units working for decades without replacement, covering hundreds of kilometers over frozen lakes and improvised Siberian roads. Despite its size and weight, its reliability turned it into a symbol of Soviet military engineering. If you are enjoying these massive military machines, support the channel. Subscribe, leave a like, turn on notifications, and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Be part of this project and stay with us, because there are still more Titans to discover. The next model is even rarer and built for a level of operation that borders on the extreme, combining colossal size with almost limitless logistical capacity. MZK T-74135. The MZK T-74135 is one of the crown jewels of modern heavy engineering from Belarus. Built by the Minsk Wheel Tractor Plant, designed for transporting ultra-heavy loads in extreme environments, it stands as one of the most advanced models ever produced by the brand, combining immense size with raw power and high reliability. Its engineering allows it to move massive military and industrial equipment, even when the route involves deep snow and freezing temperatures. It is powered by a 22-liter V12 diesel engine producing about 850 horsepower. This impressive output is delivered through a 8x8 all-wheel drive system paired with an automatic transmission, enabling it to haul loads exceeding 200 tons when coupled with specialized semi-trailers. The suspension is designed to maintain maximum stability, even on unstable surfaces such as cracked ice or frozen mud. From any angle, the MZK T-74135 is a commanding sight. Its large, elevated cab offers a clear view of the terrain, while the reinforced chassis shows it was built for extreme workloads. The massive tires, engineered specifically for mixed terrain, provide grip and durability in conditions that would destroy conventional vehicles. In real-world use, this truck is primarily deployed for transporting intercontinental missiles and other strategic military hardware. However, it has also been employed in complex civilian operations, such as moving gigantic industrial modules in remote areas. On Arctic missions, it has covered hundreds of kilometers over thick ice, delivering critical cargo to isolated bases. There are documented cases of entire convoys being organized around the MZK T-74135, with it serving as the main towing unit for multi-axle articulated trailers. Its ability to operate in extreme cold and on unstable terrain places it among the rarest and most capable machines on the planet. Yet, as unbelievable as it sounds, there is still a model that surpasses even this colossal machine. It is so large and so powerful that it redefines the very concept of heavy military transport. Time to meet the absolute king of this list. MAZ 7907. The MAZ 7907 is simply one of the most outrageous trucks ever produced in the history of Soviet engineering. Built by the Minsk automobile plant in the late 1980s, it is not just a truck, but a true land-going behemoth. It was designed to transport mobile intercontinental missile systems during the Cold War, with the mission of moving gigantic strategic payloads quickly and discreetly across Soviet territory, including through the Russian Arctic. To move this colossal structure, engineers equipped the MAZ 7907 with two gas turbine engines derived from aircraft, each producing over 1,500 horsepower, for a combined output of an astonishing 3,000 horsepower. Power is set to 24 driven wheels, all of which are steerable, allowing it to maneuver with surprising precision despite its massive size. The vehicle is 28 meters long and weighs around 66 tons unloaded. Its suspension was designed to distribute weight evenly, enabling it to move over uneven terrain, improvised roads, and even compacted snow without sinking. The spacious, climate-controlled cab ensures comfort during long missions in sub-zero temperatures. Visually, the MAZ 7907 looks more like a mobile base than a truck. Viewed head-on, its alignment of wheels and massive chassis width is jaw-dropping. In motion, it resembles an ocean liner crossing solid ground. Its primary role was to carry the RT-23 Molodets missile system, weighing over 100 tons, providing strategic mobility in the event of a military necessity. Although produced in extremely limited numbers, the MAZ 7907 entered history as one of the largest road vehicles ever built. In a curious twist, after the fall of the Soviet Union, one unit was repurposed to transport a 40-meter-long boat to a lake in Belarus, in one of the most impressive maneuvers ever performed by a land vehicle. The machines we explore today are not just trucks. They are symbols of an era, proof of humanity's ability to engineer solutions for extreme challenges, and evidence that the impossible is only a matter of engineering. Today, we traveled through the world of the largest military off-road trucks ever to face snow and ice without fear. From the Tatra T18 Colossus to the legendary MAZ 7907, we saw machines that defy logic and prove that for heavy engineering, there is no climate or terrain that cannot be conquered. These giants are more than metal, engines, and wheels. They carry stories, marked generations, and continue to inspire engineers and enthusiasts to this day. Now tell me in the comments, which of these monsters would you most like to see in person? And which one would you most like to take for a drive? If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Help us reach the goal of 1,000 subscribers, and with your support, we will keep exploring and sharing the stories of the most incredible machines that have ever faced ice, snow, and extreme environments. See you in the next video.